Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Okay guys, here's my pit. It works extremely well. And here's my preferred technique. I'm gonna give you a little hint. This is oak, and of course I like mesquite. I am a mesquite guy. I will always be a mesquite guy, but I'm using oak because I don't have any mesquite. And I don't care. A lot of people say, "Yeah, mesquite's too bitter." I'm from Texas. It's mesquite, all right, or it's oak, or pecan, but I don't like pecan. Anyway, I got very small pieces, and this is just for my coal bed right here. And this has been going now for about 30 minutes. But yeah, I only have like 2 or 3 pieces going at one. For this pit, I only need 2 or 3 pieces. We get that smoke going, and what I'm going to do here is heat this up now. Well used. I put this in. The pit didn't have it. I put it in and I broke it immediately. I can't remember how I broke it. Somebody dropped something on it immediately, but it still works. See, it's going up right there. Old country pits. You see that? Nice little clean blue smoke like that, and it'll do that all day long. Problem is, it's probably going to go up to about 400 degrees. So I got to get my vent. I got a south wind today, which is blowing straight into my firebox. So my vent right there, I'm going to probably have to pinch it back some to keep my temperatures down. So currently I'm at 200 degrees. It's still rising. So I'm going to go ahead and pinch this back, and of course that's probably going to get a little more smoky. You see that action? I totally closed it. I'm going to give it about that much opening. I'm looking for 250. I can live with anything from, it just makes it cook faster if it's at 300. There's so many, anyway, if you just want a slight tug off the bone, you know, you can cook at 250, 300, and it's tender enough for everything else. But if you just want it melted meat, yogurt, you want to keep it real low and slow. But I mean, really, who hasn't had a nice, I mean, ribs are always good. It doesn't matter how you cook them. Anyway, gonna go let this go for a little while and settle in. Then I will be bringing down the ribs. Not much to this, guys. Just take your time, open a beer, sit back, relax, as we barbecuing. Hello, gentlemen and beautiful ladies. Get ready today. We are going to barbecue some spare ribs, pork spare ribs. Got a good deal at Walmart, so we're going to throw a rack on the offset pit today because it's going to take about 4 or 5 hours to do these. I'm not in any rush today, so main thing is I got the time. And the second thing is I need to burn the roach legs out of my offset pit. So that's why I'm using it. Otherwise I just season these, throw them on the Weber and let it roll. But I want to play with fire today, and that's how it's going to work. It is extremely hot outside. It's over 90. It's back in Texas. That's how we roll. So anyway, we're going to season these ribs, and I'm going to show you all that because you just have to be an idiot if you don't know how to season some ribs. And we're just going to lay it on the pit and hopefully keep it around 250 until they're done. I may wrap, I may not. Most likely I won't. And about 4 or 5 hours they'll be done. So hang on and like and subscribe. You should use the hogzone.com seasonings. But I won these in a contest, so I'm going to go ahead and try to use them up. Deal is, on the coast, everything clumps up. The moisture down here is just so bad, there's nothing you can do about it. It's not that big a deal. You just, you know, bust it up a little bit, put it on a plate or something, smash it up, it goes right back to normal. But it does get kind of clumpy in the jar. So anyway, I like to use everything as best I can. I will be painting these ribs an hour before I pull them off with this. That's just what I do. There we go. Okay guys, the ribs have been on for about, I don't know, 2.5, maybe 3 hours. Haven't really been watching, honestly. And been real sloppy about throwing the wood on there too. But I do know my temperatures haven't been above 275. So, let's go take a look. But that's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna go take a look. See how those ribs look. I had to break loose with another bag. I threw some new logs in there. Like I said, I've been real sloppy. See the temperatures? 250? 250, 250. Oh, wow. Can you see that? That's some rib action right there. Juices are pooling, everything else. It looks pretty good. The nice color. Anyway, I may put some, or actually I am going to put barbecue sauce on it. And wrap it in about an hour. We're gonna melt these ribs, what the hell, right? Anyway, if you see this house right here, it's on Netflix right now. There's a movie called Mustang Island. It's kind of an artsy fartsy kind of film. That house is in it. My house, as you can see here, was not in it because it wasn't even built yet. 2017. So anyway, there's a bunch of work going on, all that type of stuff. They're putting in new water lines in the city, so I got a new water line, I got new water pressure, and it's like freaking awesome. Anyway, that's the barbecue pit. Them ribs are going, and that's it.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the...
It's a little bit warm down here. That's all I can say. But anyway, I wrapped those ribs, poured Stubbs barbecue sauce all over them. They're looking really good. Had a little difficulty there with the wind, grabbing that foil and all that type of crap. I'm not the foil god. I usually don't do that, but sometimes you just have to. And today's just one of those days. I want to get these ribs to just kind of be boiled, you know, like boiled meat, like crock pot. So I got another couple of hours, actually. These have been on for 3 hours, so I'm going to let them go about 5 hours. And part of that is I just stoked up the wood again, and I'm just going to let it roll. You can see, let's see what the flame's doing. Oh yeah, it's doing really well. See? Light wisp of smoke like that. Seeing that? I'm going fishing. I got things to do. I gotta go sweat some more in the sun. I gotta get my exercise in. You know, I gotta work off these ribs before they lay out inside my system. You know, you can only drink so much alcohol to try to break down the fat. You know, like it's a degreaser. It also degreases your brain. So, I figure riding the bike might be a little bit better. So anyway, we're gonna go fishing. Maybe I'll catch something, maybe I won't. If I do, I might just smoke it too. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, flags look good, don't they? Yeah. Okay, no joke guys. These are like super tender, and as you notice, some are missing. I didn't show taking it off because what I did is actually cut a piece off. Those guys that were working next door, you know, they've been smelling this barbecue all day long, and I got to talking to them. So anyway, I offered them some, you know, big chunk of these ribs for their ride home because they have a pretty long ride. So anyway, look, you can see I melted them. That's melted pork. Oh my God. Anyway, it's melted ribs is what I call them because I wrapped them. So it is very easy to cook ribs like that. You just wrap them and, you know, they just cook. It's just the way it is. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. And I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I'll probably show you just pulling these apart. They're just falling apart like pulled pork. And sometimes that's my way. I like to eat them. Other times it's not, you know. So, but I'll take them. It's a rib, and they're always good. So, appreciate you watching. Sorry about all the camera movements and the wind and the lights and everything else. I'm really not paying attention or doing whatever. So, anyway, appreciate you watching. Okay, let's find a bone in this. Here's one here. And see, yeah, so anyway, it's just falling apart, guys. I got a butter knife to cut it. Some people like ribs like this, some don't. I'll take ribs anyway and get them. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'm going to eat dinner, and that concludes this video.